To see how a public works contract actually functions, look at the physical site. This is the future home of the Newtown Creek Pedestrian and Bicycle Bridge, currently just a winding waterway and an unfinished muddy embankment. The project is a specific set of improvements, a 170 linear-foot timber and steel girder bridge, connected by a nearly 500-foot asphalt trail with low-voltage lighting and landscaping. But the title of the specification document reveals the underlying financial pressure. This is a rebid. With municipal funding at its limit, the owner needs maximum contractual flexibility to ensure the project can proceed within budget. To provide flexibility, bidders price a baseline base bid and provide separate pricing for optional branches, known as alternates. The owner can accept or reject any alternate in any order, dynamically morphing the final scope to fit available funding. This puts the municipality in a difficult position. They have to balance the immediate viability of the budget against the long-term benefit of higher quality community infrastructure. The bidding contractor faces a parallel challenge. They must calculate precise pricing, labor, and equipment for every single alternate, even though the actual scope of work won't be settled until the contract is awarded. Succeeding on a rebid depends on the ability to manage a shifting scope. It is a strategic exercise in financial optimization for both the municipality and the contractor. The financial implications of these alternates are written directly into the material specifications, starting with the trail surface. The base bid establishes a standard profile, a 6-inch total asphalt depth sitting over a 6-inch stone base. The add alternates offer two extremes. They can pay for an 8-inch asphalt depth or trigger a deduct alternate scaling back to 4 inches. This saves capital but shortens lifespan. A surface that thin is highly vulnerable to frost heave and root damage. On the bridge itself, the choices shift from structural integrity to public aesthetics. The base bid requires commercial-grade composite decking and a standard railing, while the alternates offer premium-grade upgrades for both. While premium materials provide better UV resistance and a more polished look, they also push the total bid closer to the municipality's rigid funding ceiling. Below the deck, the substructure options are even more pragmatic. The base bid uses reinforced concrete piers with a commercial-grade formliner and stain. However, Alternate 1 E3 removes the formliner and replaces it with an integrated concrete tint. Using an integrated tint eliminates the labor required to stain the concrete after it cures. Because the color is mixed throughout the concrete, it won't chip or fade, which reduces future cosmetic maintenance costs. Every material choice in the spec sheet shifts the financial weight between today's upfront capital and tomorrow's maintenance liabilities. These physical materials are governed by the strict procedural rules in Section 012500. The specification allows for value engineering through product substitutions, but only under specific conditions. A contractor can propose an alternative if the specified material is unavailable, if it reduces cost without sacrificing quality, or if the owner requests it. For contractors, the greatest risk is the clock. Substitution requests must be submitted within exactly 10 days after notice of award. They must provide technical comparisons, warranty, cost, and schedule impacts. Failing this results in immediate rejection. There is also a provision for owner-directed value engineering. Before construction begins, the municipality can request specific cost-saving adjustments to the scope. When the owner makes such a request, the contractor has 7 calendar days to provide responsive pricing and schedule updates. Grounded, physical construction is only one part of the job. In a rebid environment, administrative speed and readiness are what drive project profitability. Mapping these variables on a quadrant chart weighs upfront cost against project lifespan. 4-inch asphalt and standard decks sit bottom left, low cost, lower lifespan. 8-inch asphalt and premium materials move top right. The 10-day substitution window is top left, saving cost without compromising quality. For a budget-constrained municipality, the safest path is to secure the 6-inch base bids to stay under the funding cap, then use owner-directed value engineering to identify potential savings before the ground is broken. The 4-inch deduct alternate should be a last resort. The initial savings are rarely worth the cost of repairing a failing trail surface just a few years later. For the legacy-focused planner, prioritize structural depth over surface aesthetics. Secure the 8-inch asphalt and integrated concrete tint, and scale back on premium railing systems if the budget tightens. For the bidding contractor, focus on your office's ability to respond. Integrate alternates into a schedule, submit rapid, accurate substitutions, and protect your profit. A successful rebid isn't just about finding the lowest number. It's about aligning the municipality's financial realities with the contractor's procedural discipline to get the bridge built.